Hey, please join me here on Sabado Nights with Steve Lu for brand new episodes in the Europe edition during my trip here in 2025. So stay tuned and rock on! Okay, so here we are at the Grand Palace and the Louvre, right beside each other. The Grand Palace, of course, is the home of French royalty back in the 1600s. And the Louvre, perhaps the most popular museum, which our Food Diwata will attend. Can you...
Oh, the Art Diwata. Hi, I'm the Art Diwata.
Okay.
Bonjour.
The Louvre Museum and the glass pyramid here in the Louvre, which is symbolic of IMP's architectural prowess na commissioned to do that. So also here is the Grand Palais or the Grand Palace, kung saan si King Louis royalty back in the 1600s or 1700s was ito yung palace niya dito sa Paris kung nagpupunta siya rito. But of course his main palace is in Versailles. So just a little tidbit kasi hindi ko nasama ito doon sa aking vlog about Paris during 2022, but this time we had an opportunity and hopefully makapag-video tayo sa loob para meron tayong inside the world's perhaps most popular museum. Check it out. Only here on Sabado Nights with Steve Lu.
Oh, hi, the Art and Culture Diwata here. Oh, I was just going to mention that the Louvre features largely in the Da Vinci Code film with Tom Hanks. And you'll see it throughout the film. And not to reveal any spoilers or anything, but this beautiful glass pyramid by the architect IMK, you'll see how it becomes a star in the film.
Actually, the movie starts here, diba? Like,
it does, and it circles back to the pyramid.
Yeah, and that was the last scene was also here. So for those who've not seen the Da Vinci Code,
I'll let you enjoy that.
yeah, it's a very nice movie.
Adventure, full of adventure and intrigue and mystery. Here we are inside the Louvre, and we have walked through the Denon Wing to get to room 711, where the legendary La Gioconda, or otherwise known worldwide as the Mona Lisa, is in situ. And as you can see, she is swamped by people taking photographs every day, as she is the world's most famous and most storied painting by none other than that genius, visionary Italian Renaissance artist, Leonardo da Vinci, my favorite.
We are here at the Louvre, and I will pass on the baton to the Art Diwata, who is more adept and more informed, better informed in the field of art.
Well, it will be good practice. You know, it will be like relearning all the other books that I've read. Let's put it that way. So, but let's enjoy the art for what it is. Beautiful. History. We're walking through history. I'm standing here in front of a Jordanian statuary called the Spring of the Gazelles in English, and it is the oldest statuary in the entire Louvre. It is dating back to the 7th millennium BC. Can you imagine? It is older than anything alive today. Astounding. Well, our entire visit to the Louvre has been astounding. We came here primarily, of course, as everyone does, to see La Gioconda, or most famously, the Mona Lisa. She's very small, but no less impressive by none other than the visionary genius Italian Renaissance artist Leonardo da Vinci. You will also see other works by Da Vinci, such as John the Baptist, Madonna of the Rocks, and a few others. And as we know, Da Vinci created certain techniques like the sfumato, which is a technique that creates depth, which literally means smoky. So he created a technique where he blurs the lines between the silhouette of, say, his figures and the background, again, creating a sense of depth, which was ahead of its time. I have to say, my visit to the Louvre has been illuminating, to say the least, because it is a walk through my old art history days. It's almost like I'm walking through my old textbooks, and seeing things in person is certainly different than just reading about them. So I urge you, if you have the chance to visit the Louvre, at the very least, visit the lesser known galleries. Yes, by all means, go see the Mona Lisa, go see Italian Renaissance art, go see the French paintings. But I find this area, and if you're going to start from the very beginning, go to the oldest section, which is the Near Eastern antiquities and Mesopotamian and Iranian art here at the Richelieu wing. For the Mona Lisa, you would go to the, I believe, the Denon wing? Yes. But anyway, they provide you with a map, a sizable map. It will take you a while to go through the museum. I would suggest you plan out what you want to see first and then work your way through. But take time to see the lesser known or the less visited areas of the museum, and you won't regret it. Oh, a special mention goes to the Mouyen Cafe, Le Mouyen Cafe, on just past the French paintings area, where you can have a lovely coffee or tea or rosé, which I had, and you'll be able to get a wonderful view of the courtyard, the plaza outside, with the glass pyramid by IMP. And enjoy a wonderful evening under the stars or under the blue sky of Paris. Thank you, Paris. Thank you, Louvre. You have been a walk through history. You are the heart of Paris, so to speak. This has been your Food, Art, and Culture Diwata, reporting for Sabado Nights with Stiff Lou. A biento.
So here we are sa balcony ng the Louvre, overlooking the IMP glass pyramid over there and overlooking the courtyard. What a great place, kasi actually we were just stopping by for coffee. We went to see the Mona Lisa and we got really blown away by it. Nung paglabas namin, naamoy namin yung coffee and we thought we'd have some coffee, and we discovered that there's a smoking area here. So spectacular view is a bonus, and of course you get to relax. There are chairs and tables, and it's gorgeous.
Bonsoir. This is your Food Diwata for Saturday Nights with Stiff Lou. I'm here at the beautiful Bouillon Julien restaurant in the heart of Paris. And first impressions, hello. Hello, Bunny. Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Bunny Bell. Santé. So here we are, we're talking about the origins of Bouillon, particularly Bouillon Julien. Can you tell us a little bit about the origins of Bouillon? What sort of a restaurant is this?
Actually, in the early, let's say 40s and 30s, even 20s here in Paris, the Bouillon started for the working class. It's a type of establishment that puts everyone together after working for a whole day. And it offers fast food actually. Fast food actually exists in France before, here particularly in Paris, via the Bouillon, because they wanted to serve the people who are very hungry with fast food, like the French classics, like the confit, which is like we serve duck, and then the steak, and then the andouille, sausages, andouille sausages. So these are just like the classic French food that you see that you can eat in a Bouillon, classic Bouillon, like where we are right now, Bouillon Julien.
Yes.
And that's fast food, and then this tradition has continued with all the Bouillon, because Bouillon like this one is just particular in this area. There's different Bouillon in different areas, like there's a Bouillon Republic, there's Bouillon Pigalle, there's Bouillon Grand Boulevard, so they say the name of the area with the name of the Bouillon, so that they know that, okay, this is like in Republic, this is Bouillon Republic, it's Bouillon Julien, because this area is like a Bouillon Julien, or Bouillon Chantier, because this is a Chantier.
So there's a Bouillon in practically every area district of Paris.
Yes, because in every district of Paris, for example, where we are is in the Rive Droite, in the Rive Gauche, is where the German they play, where the Bourgeois are. So this is where the working class are living.
As you said, the working class, yes. So Paris is full of Bouillon, and it's part of the very heart and character of Paris, decadent Paris. And I'd like to rewind a little bit. The first night we took us to Chartier.
Chantier, that's correct.
Bouillon Chartier, and also a very historic restaurant.
Another classic.
Another classic, and we have their pigs. I have pig stout, and it was absolutely delicious. So it's the best of like rustic French cuisine at its best. Rustic, substantial, delicious. And now we come to Julien, and it is, as you said, a bit more refined, elevated.
Yes. But when we say refined, I know that a lot of our video viewers are thinking that French food is expensive because it's refined. It's not that, because like everyone's used to like gastronomic Michelin star restaurants. When you say refined, it's just that you know that the style of the fashion that they did this particular dish. For example, steak with mashed potatoes. It's not just like steak and mashed potatoes. There's the way that they cook it, the type of the butter that they use, the type of the potato. So it's a type of ingredients that they use here in Bouillon Julien, which is obvious if you know that the ingredients are really good.
Top notch. And I was just telling Steph how the French make the most incredible butter. They have the best butter, the best cheese, and that makes a huge difference with the cuisine. And I had a sausage earlier, and it had organ meat in it. Yes. It was so delicious. Again, I'd like to overturn the idea that I know the world thinks that French food is like all this Michelin stars, all this snobbishness, that what do you call it? Is that it's something isolated, it's something exclusive, but it's not. I think this bouillon represent the best French cuisine, just like what I had, and it seems very humble, but actually you try it, and there's a lot of heart and soul that goes into the food.
Exactly. It's just like in the Philippines when you eat like the sisig or the standard callos or some dish like lengua. It's the same, like you feel like it's like a comfort food. The same with the French, because they use every part of the pig.
I was going to say that I think they're very respectful of the animal. They use every part and they treat it very well.
That's like not just like with pork, but like everything else. Like they serve the tête de veau, which we have.
Yes,
Tête de veau is like the brain of the beef.
Thank you for mentioning that. Yes, I was trying to remember the name of the dishes I had. And my goodness, I've never had such good. I wish I could have eaten more, but thank you, Bunny Bell, for illuminating, for enlightening us on what I have to say. I otherwise would not have known about this very heart of French cuisine. And as the Food Diwata, it's very important to me to try what is local, to eat as the French do. So thank you for that. If I might just say, I am so impressed. I love the Art Nouveau interiors here. My mother would love it. And I was reading a little bit about the history, and it turns out the artists who designed there's some panels there inspired by the Czech artist Alphonse Mucha, who happens to be one of my favorite artists.
Wow.
And it's beautiful, with the peacock motifs, with the florals and the flourishes. Very Art Nouveau. Anyway, that's enough for the art and culture Diwata. Is there anything, Bunny Bell, you'd like to say before we close this segment?
Well, I just would like to say that for all the Filipinos or for any other viewers watching this, French food is not just like something that is fancy. You can have good French food, which is not that expensive, but it's really a classic. It's really like the tradition that they have ever since they started being the best in French cuisine. And kind of in establishments like this in Bouillon. So if you want to have like a real French experience and try out escargot or like tête de veau or bourguignon, try out the Bouillon, because the Bouillon is like it's a good place to immerse yourself in good French food, which it's not going to be like heavy or in pocket, but it's not that anything that's important. It's because you appreciate how they do it, like how your Lola or your grandma will make this dish at home.
It's the heritage.
It's the heritage.
It respects heritage, it respects quality. So, santé, and don't forget to order a good bottle of Bordeaux.
Yes.
When you eat at the Bouillon, it's a must. Merci beaucoup.
And some
Bunny
cheese.
Bell. And some cheese.
And some dessert.
And some, yes, don't forget the fromage and the wine. Santé.